Welcome back to Go New Mexico, an outdoor adventure podcast from the Albuquerque Journal. Hey, I'm your host, Amy Morse, and today we're diving into the magic of winter in New Mexico, plus 3 ways to get outside and love it. On this episode, I'll show you my favorite ridgeline hike in the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, uphill skiing at sunset with entrepreneur and inventor Emerald Cohen, and then to the Roundhouse for Outdoor Recreation Day with Michelle Simon, who's helping more New Mexicans access nature. But first, let's talk about winter in New Mexico. Winter here is gorgeous and unexpected. We have snow in the mountains, sun on the roads, and sunsets that light up the sky. You can hike, bike, climb, or ski all season long. Whether you're planning for epic trips or looking to restore your energy, reduce screen time, and just getting outside for 15 minutes a day can boost your mood and lower stress. It's science. Nature's healing is real. It's actually prescribed as medicine in 35 US states. And reconnecting with the scent of trees, dappling light through canopies, and the sounds of living earth around us boosts our health in measurable ways. But the key to outdoor adventure is layers. And here's a cheat sheet on how to stay warm and not sweaty when it's cold outside. A light merino base layer, mid-wool or fleece, and then a shell on top. Add windproof pants, boots with traction, micro spikes at above 8,000 feet, and the essentials: hats, gloves, headlamp, sunscreen, and snacks. Keep in mind that used gear sales are awesome for your wallet and the planet. I also like to say that I always pack at least a liter of water during the winter, even if you think you might not need it. So on to adventure number 1. This is my very favorite, the Ravens Ridge hike. For snow, views, colonnades of conifer trees that smell like heaven, hit Ravens Ridge. This is a gorgeous hike, and it winds through the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, the southernmost portion of the Rocky Mountains. The trail starts at around 10,000 feet at Ski Santa Fe and climbs steeply through switchbacks, dense forest, to sweeping views of canyons and Mount Baldy. If you're lucky enough to go hike after snowfall, stop and admire those tiny crystalline structures in the snow, sparkling like stars in the sunshine. It's pure wonder. During these hikes surrounded by trees, I like to consider how forests emit aromatic compounds called phytoncides that can help reduce stress and improve heart health and immunity. Scientists are still researching how these compounds influence us, but I love enjoying them during a hike. And my favorite part of this hike is catching the sunset on one side of the ridge and alpenglow on the other. And if you look closely, there's a dark blue band that's actually the Earth's shadow. Bring a headlamp if you plan to stay up at high elevation for that magic. As always, download your maps in advance. All Trails is my favorite tool. You can sort through hiking options, view maps, get intel from other hikers on trail conditions, find directions exactly to the right trailhead, and share the hikes with your friends. I love All Trails. And if you prefer more sunshine and shorter hikes, Sun Mountain is a great one. And as the windy season picks up, lower elevation hikes away from tall trees, like La Tierra, are great and more accessible. So adventure number 2, uphill skiing. Uphill skiing is the ultimate winter workout. If you're focused on long-term wellness, sustained fitness, and you love winter, this is it. I've always wanted to do this and finally went to the awesome local Alpine sports store in Santa Fe to get outfitted. The whole team at Alpine Sports is knowledgeable, capable, and fun. You can also check out the used gear online and then bring it to the shop for upgrades on bindings, skins, or boot fittings. After figuring out the gear and a few test runs, I teamed up with Emerald Cohen, CEO and eco-entrepreneur. We skied up Ski Santa Fe, but there are loads of other trails around New Mexico to explore. Since I'm new to uphill skiing in the US, I'm sticking to groomed trails for now, where there's less risk of an avalanche. However, once you get outfitted with the switch bindings and ski touring gear and avalanche certification, your options for the backcountry expand exponentially. Emerald and I met up at Ski Santa Fe for a sunset summit. She co-founded the Final Company and Save the Mermaids, an organization that teaches kids about the harm of single-use plastics. She's fierce, driven, and fueled by sustainability. She has an academic background in neuroscience from UC Santa Barbara, business from UNM, and a degree from Harvard in sustainability. If any listeners are inspired by green careers locally, the University of New Mexico and New Mexico State University offer degree programs in sustainability and related fields, like community geography.
I'm Emerald Cohen, and I want you to buy less stuff.
Very cool. Emerald competed on the show Shark Tank a few years ago to pitch a reusable collapsible straw as an alternative to the 500 million disposables that Americans use each day. Given the staggering environmental challenges and opportunities, I'm so inspired by folks who take action and organize communities. After all, most of us want to cut back on single-use items but aren't sure how. I love Gabrielle's refillery shop called Fillin' Funky, and I used to visit there all the time when I lived in Albuquerque. So, back to Emerald.
Oh my gosh, almost at the top. We started down at the bottom. It's about 2,000, might be 1,700, but absolutely stunning. Just saw the last people coming off the mountain. Ski area technically closes at 4, so if you're skinning up after hours, there aren't any people here, which is really, really nice. Very pretty. It's getting dark out and we're about to ski down now. Incredible light after sunset. Beautiful moon. Another skier. Here we go.
Emerald's focus on fitness with purpose was inspiring and a reminder that sustainability can be stylish and powerful. So on to adventure number 3, Outdoor Recreation Day. Finally, I joined Michelle Simon at the Roundhouse for Outdoor Recreation Day.
Hey, my name is Michelle Simon. I'm the marketing coordinator for the state's Outdoor Recreation Division in New Mexico. We have 2 major grant programs. We help get kids outside, over 100,000 youth outside in the past 6 years. And we also have trail infrastructure projects that we fund with our Trails Plus grant.
Yeah.
I live in southern New Mexico in Las Cruces, and I love to get outside in the winter. Mountain biking, rock climbing, and snowshoeing are some of my favorite things to do out here, and I love that our state has so many different opportunities to get outside. We've got mountains, we've got the desert, we have everything in between.
Events like these remind us that nature should be accessible to everyone, and that public lands are both priceless to New Mexicans for our well-being and connection to nature, and vital to our economy. Our outdoor economy, just one measure of these natural treasures that we enjoy, is estimated at over $3 billion a year, with 30,000 jobs in the sector. Check out the Outdoor Recreation Division for grants, or get involved locally with groups like NM Wild, Sierra Club New Mexico, Similius, New Mexico Climate Justice, or support Indigenous advocacy groups like the Pueblo Action Alliance. While climate change has been reducing snowpack and increasing drought and making our forests more vulnerable to fires and pests, there are so many ways to get involved to make a difference, to protect the places that we love, and expand equity to the outdoors for everyone. And as Harvard's Dr. Susan Albuquerque says, we've evolved with the trees. No medicine offers what a forest can. So go breathe in that cold pine air, watch the winter sunset, and maybe bring a friend along. Thanks so much for listening to the Go New Mexico podcast from the Albuquerque Journal. Please subscribe, and we hope to see you on the trail. Thanks.